Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Wholesome and Wholehearted Habits group. I'm super excited to be here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kimberly Wellman, and I am so super excited to bring you a 4-week meditation course to everyone that is in this group this coming Sunday. I wanted to check in here, introduce myself, obviously talk a little bit about the meditations that are going to be coming up, and just give you a few tips to really get, prepared and started a little bit strong and feeling empowered with the meditation series. So, whether you are completely new to this group and you've just landed in this space, or whether you've been with us for a while, this is a community group that really just celebrates health and wellness and mindset. And we just love making new connections and chatting to new people and really, inspiring healthy habits around the world. So, a huge healthy habit is meditation. It is something that I first discovered around about 19 years ago when I was living in a state of fear and anxiety. I had actually been to a naturopath appointment, and she said to me that, your anxiety levels are at an all-time high. Have you ever considered doing some yoga and meditation? And my first kind of response was, I just can't do that. My mind doesn't stop. I couldn't think of anything worse than someone telling me to sit still and just quieten my mind. But what I know to be true was that reaction was because it was coming from a place of disempowerment and disconnection, and also low self belief and self worth as well. So, when I learned the skill of meditating, my life really transformed. And I felt this inner peace, I felt this inner calmness, and I felt this inner strength that I hadn't felt in a very long time, probably since being a young girl. And my gift for you throughout this course is to pass this on and really help you develop that conditioning and that skill set around becoming empowered within yourself again. And meditation is a spiritual practice that has been around for decades upon decades, probably centuries, right? And it really teaches us to calm and still that monkey mind. It's to slow down that hamster on a wheel that is going round and round and round in life, and really bring us back to a place of alignment and living from a beautiful state. So I'm excited to pass this on to you guys, but I really wanted to check in here today and give you a few tips as to how you can get prepared for the meditation series. And my first tip is for you to actually spend the next few days and just find a meditation spot in your home, right? Some of us are working from home. Some of us have been forced to work from home over the last year or so. And we have an office, right? We have a spot that we always go to, or a chair that we always go to, or a space that we always go to set up and work. And I want you to find a space within your home that is now your emotional workspace. And I want it to become the place that you go to meditate every single day over the next 4 weeks. So it might be, in your office. It might be sitting in your office chair. It might be outside. It might be in a lounge room. Maybe you've got a separate room. Maybe it's a corner of your bedroom. Wherever that is for you, that is just perfect. Just find that space. I do recommend, though, that you don't use your actual bed as a place to meditate, because meditation is a space where we're in between being awake and being asleep, right? We're dancing that little dance in that beautiful space. And sometimes if we're laying in our bed, our body just recognizes that as that's the place to sleep, and we drift off to sleep really easily. So just make sure it's not your bed if that's okay. The other thing is for you to have a cushion as well. So if you choose to sit in your meditation, and the reason that we sit or we lay down in meditation is so that we can have our spine as straight as possible. So if you can sit cross-legged, I just maybe recommend putting a cushion underneath your backside just so your hips are raised a little bit and it will be more comfortable for you. If sitting cross-legged is not comfortable for you, that is okay. Choose a chair to sit in, maybe a couch, or maybe you might like to lay flat on the floor on a mat. Whatever you choose is just perfect for you. I recommend that you have headphones if you can for your meditation. It just kind of allows us to tune out from any outside noise that might be going on. But please understand our mantra within this meditation series, as we are learning something new, is to surrender to the need for perfection, and done is better than perfect. So some days for me, guys, my meditation, I like to meditate out in my courtyard. There's this particular rock that I just get drawn to and I like to sit on, and I put my cushion underneath it. Some days for me, yes, the headphones are in and Ben can be in the kitchen looking after the kids and doing breakfast and whatnot, and I have my moment of complete silence. But I'll be honest with you, most days, particularly with the kids around right now, it's one headphone in. I might be sipping my coffee and I'm keeping the other ear out for the kids, and done is better than perfect. And that's what I really want you to embrace over the next few weeks together, for you to build the consistency of meditation and also of you sticking to your word and just getting it done, right? So get a cushion if you can, headphones if you can. For the first week meditation, I would love for you to have a candle. So if you've got a candle at home, great. If you don't, go and get one before Sunday if you can, because we are going to do some candle gazing, some open-eyed meditation in our first week before we close our eyes and go behind that beautiful dark night sky that we have. So candle gazing is going to be a huge part of our first session. So please make sure that you've got a candle. And in that first meditation, just make sure that it's around about arm's distance away and it's in a very safe space for you. If you like incense or crystals or things like that, your affirmation cards or your angel cards, absolutely have them around you. They really help ignite, I guess, those spiritual and also physical senses. So when we smell incense, it ignites that beautiful sense of scent and smell that we have. If that sounds too woo-woo for you, know that it's okay. It definitely was for me when I started my practice as well. Why meditate, guys? Why should we do this? Why have you committed to being in this group? Why has this particular meditation series really sparked your interest? It's because you're feeling that pull for something more. You're feeling that pull for change, or you're ready to just learn how to calm down that monkey mind and stand guard at your mind every single day. Our mind is our most powerful tool known to mankind. And when you learn the art and the skill, and please know it is a skill, so be okay with being the trainee right now. When you learn the art of calming it down, this beautiful sense of self-love, of empowerment, of calmness, of alignment, of flow, of inner pause when we're faced with challenge, and we learn the art of how to respond rather than just react in the heat of the moment. When you learn to live life from that state, it becomes oh so beautiful, right? And meditation will 100% give you that if you stick to it and you are consistent each day. So as I said, I learned how to meditate like 19 years ago, and I fell in love with it so much, I decided to become a teacher, right? I did my yoga course, I did my meditation course, I did my Reiki master course with my energy healing, because it was such a profound change for me. And I just felt this instant freedom, I suppose. Once I committed for a few months, I just found this freedom. So I wanted to teach that. So I went and taught that for many years. And then I guess the kids kind of came along, and I had a career change, and, it kind of took a back seat. So I've always been meditating in the background, but it was always at times that just suited me, or when I felt like it, or when I had that perfect environment and that silent environment. But around about 12 months ago, I made the commitment and the decision to meditate every day. And I have surpassed that 12-month mark, and I cannot share with you enough the freedom and the transformations that I have had by sticking to the consistent meditation, because that compounding effect has allowed my emotional muscles just to strengthen at a a level that I never really knew existed. So consider this 4-week meditation challenge for you as something that is similar to almost going to a gym, right? If we want to improve our physical fitness, we go to a gym. If we've never done it before or we've been out of the circle for a while, we know that the first few weeks are going to be tough, right? We know that it's going to be uncomfortable. We know that we're going to be challenged, but we're going to continue to show up because we know that there is a reward and outcome for that. I want you to bring that same perspective to this meditation course and consider it as you going to your emotional gym, going to work on your emotional muscles up here and in here every day. And just understand that as you are starting, it's going to be tough. It's going to be uncomfortable. But rather than you getting to that point and self sabotaging and going, this just doesn't work for me. See, I told you I'm not a meditator. See, I told you I couldn't do it. I want you to call yourself out in those moments and really stick with this. If you can do this for 4 weeks with me, and I'm here to hold your hand every step of the way, and our community in here is here to be your cheerleader, then I guarantee you, and I don't say this lightly, that you will unleash a new you. Often in life, we have limiting beliefs that have just started to cover us. It's almost like layers of an onion, right? Limiting beliefs of ourselves, limiting beliefs from the world, limiting beliefs that we've brought on ourselves from, past generations or whatever it is. We can feel very trapped in here when we're not speaking our truth and we're not living on purpose, right? So with your meditation, each week, you're going to uncover one of these layers and you're going to step forth and feel your true self awaken again. The next week, we're going to do that until we really uncover the real you again. And she is in there and she is so worthy of feeling great and loving herself and living life from a state of empowerment and connection and feeling on purpose. Don't settle for second best, right? And I think that's what 2020 has taught us. And that's why 2021 is the year of the comeback, right? We learned a lot of stuff in 2020. 2021 is the year that we apply, we stick to our word, we develop new skills, we learn, grow, and we pivot. And when you start to meditate, you will just feel this sense of empowerment. You'll feel the posture straighten, right? And you'll feel the confidence and the belief and the worth ignite. But you've got to do the work. You've got to put in the work and you've got to be disciplined with this. So I'm excited to really, uncover some truths in this group. I would love for you to share any challenges. I would love for you to share any wins. I would love for you to share maybe a photo of your cushion or your candle or your meditation space. Whatever that is, I really want to see this group get interactive because what I know to be true is that when you shine and share, you give the women around you permission to do the same. And that flow-on effect, that ripple effect is just so magnetic and attractive and just inspiring to other people. And the reason that I am gifting this course is because the world needs it, right? We need to become stronger, emotional, and heart-centered beings. Our world is craving that right now. So I am excited to help you guys really step into this space. Just let me make sure I haven't forgotten anything. And yes, just embrace that mantra of done is better than perfect across the next 4 weeks. So you're going to see some posts pop up in this group. I'll be giving you some tips and tricks and some reminders. And then you're going to see the 4 meditations uploaded on Sunday. So there are 4 sessions, and the idea is that you listen to one session daily, get it down pat, feel very empowered in that meditation, and then move on to the next one. So this is a beginner's course, right? We are starting from scratch. We are starting from candle gazing. We are going to move into breathing, our stress breath and breath work for anxiety. And then we are going to move into some really strong new vision casting meditations and unleashing that wholehearted woman within you and just doing that from a place of alignment. So if you are an experienced meditator, you might wait and skip to week 3 and 4, but I just really encourage you to come on the journey and surrender. So I'm so excited. Get involved in this group, and I look forward to checking in with you again soon. Bye for now.